Whenever You'd Like, a Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction written and narrated by Mira Rose. Video edited by T.S. Gorgeous artwork is by IPX, also known as Infected Paradox on Pixiv. I will link their Pixiv in the description box below. Now then, if you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Mira. I write and narrate Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction and occasionally do other content too. Make sure you drop a subscribe and leave a like and a comment to support the YouTube algorithm. If you aren't sure what to comment, put Cat Noir hoodie. Now then, please enjoy whenever you'd like. Marinette Dupang Chang as Ladybug. Oh, stop that! Ladybug said, feeling Cat Noir stare as she wriggled the hoodie on. It's really cute. He patted the concrete beside him, backlit by the sunrise across Paris's skyline. Ladybug, already self-conscious, took his invitation to sit. Right back at you, silly. Yeah, I'm cute. His dimples deepened as he leaned in, and her heart did a pitter-patter that made her want to run. You think? Stop that. Being cute. He batted his eyes and, as ridiculous as this clown of a partner as he was, he and his boyish charm captivated her heart. You look good, you goof. Always happy to serve, even if I'm just eye candy. Ladybug smacked the back of his head as he laughed, grin wide and shoulders relaxed. She hadn't given him her answer, and all this moment did was confirm what she'd tied within herself over the last few months, if not years. Sure. Sure? Cat spared a glance, his lips still twisted up, but teeth no longer showing. 2? That date. His expression melted as his back straightened, eyes bright but wide. Really? Yeah. She looked away, bringing her wrist up to cover her face as the excess baggage of the Cat Noir hoodie dangled off her hand. Like, for real, or like, as a favor or something? For real. She kept staring at the city, lit purple and pink by the glowing orange sunrise. Not just because I got you that hoodie? She spared a glance, but had to look away, overcome with emotion. For a Cat Miraculous holder, Cat Noir sure had golden retriever energy. I mean, if you don't want a date to try things out... Her words were purposefully misleading, but something about him, all cute with his dimples and ladybug hoodie he wore over his Cat Noir suit, made her want to tease him. No, of course not. A date. Let's date. Together. At the same place. Same time. You know? Cat got your tongue? It's hard to talk when your name is always on my lips, my lady. Just like that, he went from squeaking kitten to a suave tomcat. How did he do that? And to think, you're agreeing to a test date instead of straight up dating. Oh, what's that now? He blinked a few times, the suave side of her partner gone. That's right. She got him by the whiskers. I mean, she sighed, hoping her nonchalant answer would come across as suave as he could be on a bad day. A single date won't change my answer to dating you, you know? Wait. Cat leaned in, all but pressing into her as his face hovered centimeters from hers. Like, you want to be my girlfriend? There it was again. That innocent, golden retriever look that she couldn't bring herself to betray. Yeah. Ladybug felt a smile grow on her face. Yeah. She pointed to him, then herself. Girlfriend. You and me. Yeah. 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 Us. The grin that rolled onto his face, slowly, then all at once, had nothing on the one a few minutes earlier. Really? Yes? He leaned back, eyes sparkling as he pulled himself into a crisscross applesauce position and, to her heart's demise, slapped himself across the face so hard the pigeons a few paces away took off at the crack of leather against skin. Oof! He coughed out. Cat! She twisted onto her knees, leaning over him to cup his face. What are you? It's not a dream! He exclaimed, wrapping his hands over hers and pressing it into his beaten cheek. It's not a dream! The sparkle in his eyes directly contrasted the concern in hers, and she had to let it go. Sighing, Ladybug let her bottom relax back onto her feet, her lips already twisted into a pout. Don't do that! She scolded. Hey, you're my girlfriend, right? Cat Noir still radiated sunshine and sparkling energy. Right? Why does this feel like a trap? Kiss it better? He reached across with his free hand to point at the cheek he slapped. Ladybug shook her head. You're something else. Please? He pulled out his best Puss in Boots imitation he'd turned into a weapon against her over the past few moons, and she had to bite back a squeak. Cute. Cute! Oh, this cat must be a familiar because she's under a spell. If it weren't for these fluffy feelings, she'd be sighing and leaving for the evening. She twisted the hand he kept pressed to his cheek and pulled it to her lips, taking his with it, then pressed a kiss to his knuckles. Self-application this time around. Ladybug expected a witty retort, but instead, her partner, and possibly boyfriend, stared at her, mouth opened. There's gonna be a next time? He all but whispered. Yes, silly! She reached over and flicked his bell as she pulled her hand away. But only if you make me laugh. His eyebrows knit together. Make you laugh? He echoed. She didn't fail to notice him pressing the knuckles she kissed against the cheek he'd struck moments earlier. I like you most when you're happy, you goof. And as much as it pains me sometimes, you're the happiest when you're being a little goofball. Tunbleps not included. Ladybug wasn't sure if he blushed, or if it was the sunrise pulling itself up onto his cheeks, but she felt hers burn as she leaned in and cupped her face. Perhaps it was her inner desire, or maybe it was just a reaction, but Ladybug closed her eyes, the firestorm burning her chest from the inside out, flaring up as she felt a soft, gentle pressure on her forehead. Next time, Cat murmured, tilting his head just enough for the words to fall past her ear. If you agree to it. Thankfully, their backs were to the sunrise, because she was sure her face matched the sky. You goof! She gave him another gentle smack across the back of his head as he chuckled to himself, but didn't miss his arm placed behind her as he turned to the city. I'm looking forward to it. You're paying, she muttered, mostly in jest. As you wish, my lady. And we're getting extra butter on the popcorn. As you wish, my lady. Still hot from the kiss, Ladybug snuck a glance as he slipped the hand behind her back to around her waist and scooted closer. Enough for the heat of his thigh to burn hers in anticipation alone. Oh, why wait? She reached across and turned his face to hers, his smile still warm on his face. Before he could ask, she leaned forward. 60-40, right? She hovered all but 2 centimeters from him, her eyes flicking from his to his lips, then back to his eyes. He swallowed, tracing the same pattern with his line of sight. Come on, Cat. As if he heard her silent plea, his grip on her hip tightened, and then he closed the distance between them as his other hand grabbed onto the hoodie, pulling her into him until it fell, pillowing around her shoulders as he moved again to lace his fingers through her hair. Oh. When they broke apart, although it was only a single kiss, he was out of breath, and she saw fear in his eyes she couldn't recognize. Oh, Cat. She let her shoulders relax as she blossomed into a smile, wrinkles creasing around her eyes even though her mask would hide them. Once he saw it, his fear dissipated in 2 blinks, and his actions matched hers as he relaxed into her arms. That's a good look on you, Cat Noir, she murmured, because how were you supposed to respond to a moment like that? Oh. He leaned forward, cradling his forehead into the crevice of her neck and closing his eyes, arms still wrapped around her. Being kissed? He chuckled into her shoulder, taking his hand out of her hair to place on her thigh. Whenever you'd like. He rubbed his thumb back and forth over a black spot. My lady. She rested her head against his, the doubts from the past week and even the past hour gone. This was right. This, despite her reservations and teasing, had been the right choice. Closing her eyes, Ladybug let herself enjoy the sunrise, leaving behind the last night of their partnership, happy to know it marked the first day of her romantic relationship with her boyfriend, Cat Noir. Her boyfriend, Cat Noir. Yeah. The thought made her feel golden, just like the sun. She knew 2 things now. The sun would always rise, and she was in love with Cat Noir, her boyfriend. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like more Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction or content, LadyNoir goodness, you can check out other videos on this channel, including these. If you haven't already, don't forget to not only subscribe, but hit that like button and leave a comment in the comment section. If you don't know what to comment, put sunrise kisses. I will catch you in the next one. Bye!